For quite nearly a year now, I have been demolishing this one room of my house. And there are plenty of videos on the internet of people doing home renovations, but I think some are a little bit misleading in exactly how long the process takes. There are a lot of people who are lucky enough to have made content their full-time job, but this is not my full-time job. I have a regular day-to-day job where I leave the house, I go to work, and when I come home, I have to try to find enough energy to continue working on this never-ending project. Now, with or without video, I was already gonna do this. I was already needing to fix up some of this house. It was built in the 1940s, and I don't think it's been repaired since its construction. So if you're willing, this is part one in an unknown number of videos where I'm gonna be taking apart and rebuilding this house and maybe doing some crazy projects in between. Now, there might be some parts of this that I'm gonna have to speed up just for the sake of you not having to sit through, 18 hours of me stripping wallpaper. But that was step one of this, so I'm gonna try and talk you through it. Step one, I had to buy a steamer because I couldn't just keep renting the one at Home Depot week after week after week. And trying to steam this wallpaper in particular wasn't going well because it was plasticky. The steam wasn't even penetrating the first layer. So I had to go layer by layer to remove this. Okay, I think you get the point, but this literally took days, if not a whole week. I don't even remember how many hours. So many hours. So this cute little room has 2 walls of windows. It's very echoey right now. And the plan is to either turn this into like a bed nook or a book nook, because it's not really its own room, it's just attached to the bedroom. But there's this slightly peeling pink wallpaper. Underneath the pink wallpaper is blue wallpaper. Under that is about 3 coats of paint, 2 more layers of wallpaper, and the windows are completely painted shut. So there's a lot of work to do, but I think I'm gonna start in here because it's a smallish room and I think it's gonna be really cute. It's got some like ivy growing on the windows, which I'm probably gonna have to remove because it's like growing into the windows. But this is such a cute little room, I can't wait. You know what, maybe a home tour would put this in perspective. So this is the one and only bathroom. It's got a bit of an odd layout. That's okay. Then we've got the primary bedroom. So this here is one of 3 doors into the primary bedroom. It's a really awkward layout. Here we are introduced to this yellow tinge that is coating the whole house, I imagine from cigarette smoke, and carpets. The really nice carpets are going to be a theme throughout. This is the little room we're working in, this closed-in sunroom. And then behind door number 3 in the bedroom is actually the kitchen. So the kitchen didn't have any hardware when we moved in. There's no handles on anything, and the fridge has already died. That's okay. We've got a cute little kitchen nook. That'll be adorable once it's jazzed up a bit. Some more of those just gorgeous carpets. And this is the dining room. All right, nice little light fixture. The living room with a really cute fireplace and bookshelf. Honestly, this is all going to clean up so good in, 10 to 15 years when I finally get it all done. And then bedroom number 2. So we got a 2-bedroom with a sunroom. And there you go. There's your little house tour. All right, back to work. To take all the wallpaper down, I realized I was going to have to take these boards off the wall because the wallpaper went behind them. But to get the boards off the wall, I needed to rip out the carpet. It was a really fun pink color, but it was also stained and smelled terrible, and it just had to go, regardless of the fact that it was in the way. No, I'm no carpet expert, but I'm fairly certain it's not supposed to be this many colors on the bottom. This very well could have been the original carpet. I don't know. Underneath the carpet was this really strange carpet padding like I've never seen before. It crumbled when you touched it. Like there was no rolling this up. It had to be scraped and swept. Underneath the carpet padding was yet another floor. This one I forgot to record, but it was asbestos tile, so I was all suited up anyway. Once I got behind the boards, what I thought had been wallpaper that was peeling off the walls was actually just the plaster crumbling. I saved these boards for later, but I'm not sure that I'm actually going to use them for anything. It was kind of just scrapped together to begin with a bunch of like short ones stacked on top of each other. So there was actually wallpaper under here, among other things that I couldn't quite identify. Now, the wallpaper did take a lot of the top coat of the plaster with it. There was a hole in the wall, I'm guessing from a bathroom renovation. It was a mess, a hot mess. Next up with these ceiling tiles, some of them were stuck on pretty good, but half of them were already falling off. They weren't quite symmetrical, they didn't look good, so those had to go too. This feels like a pretty good place to end part one because my furniture showed up and I had to take a break anyway. I had managed to pry open a singular window and again remove those tiles that I forgot to record, but that's about it for now.